Hi guys, my name is Meads. This is going to be a review for SH Figuarts Bulma from the Dragon Ball series. I got mine from Tatsu Hobby. Please be sure to check out their web store as well as their Facebook group. That way you're up to date with the upcoming pre-orders, new figures, because sometimes Dragon Ball figures, they're in demand and sometimes you just wish that you pre-ordered them. So hopefully this is still in stock, and I do have a tendency to get things from Tatsu, and it takes me a couple of weeks before I get into reviewing them, and by the time I try to recommend to getting a Tatsu, it's already sold out. So highly recommend to pre-order things. Alright, so here's the back of the box. Quite interesting. A few things that, well, we have accessories. She has a gun, you have the Dragon Raider, and we also have a Dragon Ball, which I think they've been adding with new figures. So it's quite nice. And also I've noticed the sticker here. Tamashii Nation's quality. I wonder if they're adding that with the recent bootleg Figuarts. So, anyways. This is the second female figure that we've seen in the Figuarts since Android 18. And I'm quite happy they're doing that because yeah, we need more female figures. Would be nice to see from the Dragon Ball Supers, the new one. And if you haven't watched it yet, check it out. It's great. I like that arc. And this is with the the whole tournament between other universe. We have Caulifla and Kale, and even the Broly version of Kale will be awesome to see. Yep. And other female characters I want to see in figure form will be Future Mai to go along with the Future Trunks. I think that would be awesome. But yeah, for the longest time, we only have Android 18 here, which is a nice figure. Although a few things could have been improved, and yeah, it's been a while now. Or, I mean, this is an older figure, and they've made new changes with the design on the joints, which are better now. And let's see how it goes with Bulma. Anyways, that's it for the box art. Let's take a look inside. Now this is something new. Or maybe they've been making this. Just overlooked it. But the new, they always put like plastic in between, like here for the waist. That way it won't rub off or something of that sort. So now we have a pull tab. There we go. That is a lot easier. I often find sometimes removing this is very difficult, and it gets stuck there, especially if they don't cut the one side of it. Yeah, but that is quite nice. I like that. Alright, I usually go over this. It's just a lot easier when you can see everything on this packaging. Comes with two faces. The one that is winking is pre-installed for you. Then you have one just looking straight. Then the one looking on her left with a smile. You got your submachine gun right there. The goggles that will go around her neck. Then you have a variety of hands. And other than the closed fist and the relaxed hands, each side of the or left or right will have they're different. Like this one that is already there, it's to hold the gun. But you have one that has a peg right there, and that is the right hand is to hold the Dragon Raider, and among other things right here. Now we're getting the 5-star Dragon Ball right here. So it's one of those that you gotta collect them all if you want to get all those little Dragon Balls. But it's a nice addition that they're doing that. Alright, here we go. Size comparison. We have Bulma and Android 18 about the same height. Vegeta is slightly taller, and I have looked up online and he's actually taller than Bulma. I keep thinking that Vegeta is short compared to Goku and the rest of the Dragon Ball characters. But between them two, Vegeta is taller, which is great. Now it would be great if they make a mature Bulma, as well as Vegeta wearing that pink shirt. Actually, that'll be a great figure to have, those two. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the size comparison. Now let's take a closer look at Bulma. Alright, so Let's looking at the details. It's quite nice. I like it. Although the first thing that really strikes me is this joint system. It is different from previous one. It is, well, this one is more like disc as opposed to the rounded SH Figuarts joints that we normally see. It's kind of weird looking, especially when you do this. Yeah, that is a bit off. And actually comparing that with the Android 18 right here. So this one, it's more rounded. Even with the knee here, it's not too bad. So this is the joint that we're normally accustomed to. But with Bulma, it's a little different. It has a bit more of the corner look to it. It does have that classic look. It's a bit of an interesting joint system. But it does make her look like an android or a robot. I wish it was a bit more rounder. And I see smudges there. Wonder if that's from that. I could probably just use an eraser or something to remove that. Yeah, eraser is actually a great way to remove smudges. As long as it's the plastic color, not that it's something painted, otherwise you're going to rub off the paint. Alright, going over articulation, we have the neck here. I see a ball joint right there. There we go. Then you got your shoulder. You can turn around, no problem. Then you have same here. Although this one, that's just not too bad. Just gotta clear it around the neck. It works fine. You got your elbow, that much bent. You got Bulma here on her left patch. Get your wrist joint. Then your abdomen. Alright, so it is double jointed. Yep. Which is great. You can do up crunch, back, side to side. And I think this is the best way to make that joint right under the breast or chest area. Because otherwise it's gonna look weird if you have an excess. I've seen some figures that they have a little bit more and you kind of see it under the breast. And there's a seam line and it doesn't work out. But this one works well. Then you got your waist. And this is the typical socket that they use. Although the recent ones, it's more covered. So there we go. Able to twist that a little bit. This one, alright, so it's just pegged on both sides. Now sometimes, okay. I know it may look weird, but sometimes when the seam on the waist joint or this the butt part is slightly off from the leg, but this one's not too bad. It works fine. Still have the horrors of the Figuarts Kai Catwoman where this part here, the butt area, is too pronounced. Then you have this lower part here too, and it seems like there's like two butts. But yeah, this one is working well. I know it may sound weird, but sometimes when you post certain figures, you want it to look right, not like that seems really off. Then you got your knee. You got that much bent. Yeah, that's gonna look a bit off. She does have bandages all around her, because yeah, she's kind of like a tomboy. I think in the earlier part of the Dragon Ball series. Although, well, is she? I can't remember now. But she can handle on her own. I mean, she is wielding a gun. Alright, you got your ankle joints here, ball joint. I should be rocking this here. There we go. So it's a nice angle. The knee. Yeah. It's kind of like a trade-off. See, when she's doing this, the upper part of the leg, but now that seems a bit off. This is one of those areas that are really hard for, I guess, for figure designers to do. How to make that knee bend seamless, and it's a hit or miss for a lot of figures. No swivel on this part. Sometimes they add a joint there. This one, nope. And you got some sole details underneath. And I think that's pretty much it for articulation. Wait, can we turn this? This is pegged in. Yeah, it seems like it's pegged in. But other than that, that's pretty much it for articulation. Alright, let's do some face swap. So typically we're gonna separate this front base of the hair. There we go. Yeah, that's seems like okay. There we go. We're able to move that around. Seems like to be a ball joint. I'm gonna take this out. There we go. Put this in and put this back. All right. And actually, we're gonna remove the neck here, and we'll have this thing dangling down. There we go. Although, it would be nice if there's one that we can actually put on her. Yeah, it would be nice if there's another face with the goggles on. But that's that. Then let's take a look at the submachine gun here. We have some details, but yeah, some details. Good enough. You even have the stock here. Now this thing, you can remove this. It's just a strap, just pegged in on those two parts there, and yeah, you cannot even turn this around. It's just one pose, and just connected like so. She's gonna hold it from the top here, like that. There we go. And let's swap out the right hand here. Pop this out. Put this on. Oops. It's always a little struggle. And for those wondering what's wrong with my thumbs, they get dry. And I actually have to trim off the dry skin because it just keeps, yeah, it just keeps dry. Or I have to constantly trim it. Oh man, why do I have dry skin? Alright, so anyways, getting back to this, we're gonna put this on, and I guess we can leave the strap there, although it's kind of gets in the way. Oops. Oh wait, does this go on the other side? Yeah, it's it feels like it's supposed to go to the other side, but you have the stock there and it's just right underneath. Yeah, it's gonna be a little difficult, but we'll just remove that. We don't need the strap, and that's actually not too bad. Now she is a bit trigger happy. I think he shot Goku. Then again, when you see a person with a tail or does something crazy, yeah, you're gonna be freaked out too. So here we go. And let's see what else we got. The Dragon Raider. Dragon Raider unfortunately is on the right hand, so you cannot have her hold the weapon and the Dragon Raider at the same time. But here we go. Let's see if I can get this thing on here. Now I think she's the only one with this type of hand for the Dragon Raider. It would be nice if Goku has one too. But then again, we could always find ways for other characters to hold it. Alright, it's just a matter of getting that top part between the thumb. There we go. Would have been cool if there's like a star or something to indicate the Dragon Ball is nearby. So there you go. And you have the Dragon Ball right here. You got the 5-star. And this one just rests on one of his, one of her hands. Actually, let's do that. I know it's gonna look weird since you already have the Dragon Ball. Why do you have the Dragon Ball radar? But then again, you might be looking for the next one. There we go. And this will just rest on top. Now, I highly recommend, if you want that to stay, is to grab some blue tack. I always have a blue tack nearby. It's very helpful for posing. Alright, so just a little bit there. Let's position this quite nicely. There we go. Then I don't have to worry about it falling down. So yeah, it's really nice. I like it. You know, there's other hands, you know, this to point and all that stuff, but I'm just gonna leave it at that. Alright. And I think that's pretty much it with the review. Unfortunately, I don't have a Kid Goku. I have it in the collection somewhere and I'm just too lazy to dig him out. Although, from what I remember, Goku is wearing the purple gi before I was training with Master Roshi, which you eventually get the orange one. So, something tells me they might make another Kid Goku, that version. Maybe even Frankie, you know, from the Red Ribbon. Was it Frankie? I forgot. There was a Frankenstein. Anyways, that's pretty much it for the review for Bulma. It's a nice figure, although the new joint system that they incorporate on this one, it's kind of off. Especially with the knees. Yeah. I mean, I don't mind it on the elbow. It's not too bad, but the knees, it's just weird. Yeah, it looks like it's a robotic knee or some sort. But on this pose right here, it's not too bad as long as you're standing. But once you start bending that, then it's a matter of finding the right angle to hide those. Anyways, that's pretty much it for the review. Again, I got mine from Tatsu Hobby. If you got questions, let me know. So until then, this is Means. Thanks for watching.